Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas live trading room recap for Tuesday, June the 4th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions you may have for me, you can use this email address. This is a link to get into our free room. Apologize for the disruption we had yesterday. The developer of the room told me that both his servers went down, which is pretty crazy, and he was on a plane at the time, so he couldn't, and the Wi-Fi wasn't working or something, so a whole bunch of coincidental things happened. But anyway, the room is up and running today, no problem. I open the room every morning at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. That's when I start to share my screen. Get live on the mic at 9:05. I go up to 3:30 Mondays to Thursdays and up to 3 o'clock on Fridays. In the email you're getting, you will see a promo code for 15% off either the first month or the entire year of a Trade Ideas subscription. Well, kind of an interesting day for me. I'm going to go over Holly too a little bit. Holly had a very nice day in all three of the Hollies, but I want to talk about this one just a little bit, this SOLY. Now, you know that last week, let me just get a weekly chart up. You know that this one went absolutely crazy, or daily chart. This one went absolutely crazy. Starting here, that was on May the 28th. Excuse me. I guess I have a device to remove tattoos. And then the next day, so this is where it closed. Probably people thought, well, I can't go much further than that. 1420. The next day it gets all the way up to 29 before it gave it all up. But even the next day, even the next day, it had a little kick up to 25. And even the day after that, another kick up to 21. This is yesterday, before yesterday, a pretty big down day. Now, it has come back, and there's a little bit of announcement this morning. I mean, we knew this here too, but this tattoo removal, they're also talking about potentially it might have some solution for, now I'm going to pronounce it cellulite, though I know the purists out there are going to say it's cellulite. I know that, but the whole world says cellulite. So anyway, something to do with cellulite, and let me just show you on the 15-minute chart. So I saw this in the pre-market. I thought, okay, I mean, this is something that I'd like to, believe it or not, swing. I don't often swing things, but the news is is pretty compelling. And the FDA did give her device clearance last week. That was why it had the big pop last week. So I watched it, and I kept saying in the room, man, I like this one if it can get back over 18. See, in the pre-market, it got up to 1840 or 1849, fell back. Then it got back up to 18 right here, up to 1824, and then it fell, and then it really started to fall. And this is when I took my break, actually, right at noon. You can see right at noon is I take my break from about 11:50 to 12:30. And so I'm watching this, and I said, I had a series of price alerts set just over 18. And I said, what it needs is some volume. So, I mean, there's the opening volume bar, and then decreasing, and really the last hour and a half, nothing. And then all of a sudden, there it goes. There is the volume that came in, and that got me into it. It was kind of a rush too, because I got in around 1832, and I took some out at 1923. And this was really, really quick. And I'm looking to maybe hold this. If it goes down to 1832, I'm out, okay? But if it can hold up in this area, I may swing it. And that's, that's kind of my plan. Now, a bit of word about Holly here. Let's see here. The market, of course, has been very good. So I don't know if I'm going to lose this. If I lose it, no. Oh, I don't have symbol linking right now. Well, bottom line is this. You can see Zine. I'll just type it in, like a stock like Zine, Z-Y-N-E. The alert was at 1095, and it got up to 1158 before it started to pull back. HUIA, H-U-I-A. Oh, and here's the other thing. These strategies here, Sunrise Mover, which has HUIA and also Zine, they're 30-minute holds, okay? So what I mean by that is that each strategy has a hold period. Now, that's how they've been optimized. So the whole strategy has been optimized around a 30-minute hold. And that's where you get the profit factor of 3.2 and a win percentage of almost 70. Okay? But as I tell people all the time, second here, just want to get this. As I tell people all the time, if you're in a trade and the trade is working and it's moving, just because Holly gets out because, it's a 30-minute hold, if the trade is still working, there's absolutely no reason for you to get out. Yes, the overall strategy has been optimized for a certain hold period, but each individual alert within the strategy, in my opinion, should be looked at on its own. So if the trade is still working, why would you get out? Because Holly got out of that trade at 11:08. All right, 11:08, right probably here. And now this is maybe a little bit unfair because this was a little bit jumpy, okay? So, but after that, look what it did. Hua is probably a better example. Got out of the trade at 21:37. Right here. Probably right on that, right there. Not because of that candle, but even if you decided, okay, maybe I'll sell some, because remember, you're in at 20.98 if you got in. But look what happened afterwards, all right? So all I'm saying is that each trade should be treated on its own, in my opinion, each alert. Just because Holly gets out, it doesn't mean that you have to if the trade is still working. It's really that simple. So now you can also, I'm just looking around here. Yeah, that's about all I really want to talk about right now. I did take one other trade, Sienna. Worked okay. Sientra, actually. Worked okay. Got into the trade right here at 618. Got out most of it. Actually, I sold some at 635, 635, and then on the way down. Again, this was my break, right when I was starting my break. It was a quick trade, but you can see what it was doing. It was just moving higher and higher. I like that little pullback. It got over the whole number. Looked like it was holding. The market, of course, was helping most of the long trades today. So, today obviously was the day to go along. As I'm speaking, the market's up 419 points. All right, everybody, I want to get back into the trading room. So I'm going to bring back my capture program. And if you have any questions for me, you can use this email address. This is a link for the free trading room. When I say free, I mean free. 100% free. You don't even have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our free room. And I'll open the room tomorrow at 9 o'clock. So hope to see you in the room tomorrow. Bye-bye.